Welcome to Horror Movies and Beyond. I'm your host, Ivotres Littles, and I'm here with a very good friend of mine, composer John.Massari, who composed one of the most recognizable musical scores ever. And once you hear it, you know exactly where it's from. Killer Klowns from Outer Space. Hey, how you doing, John?
How am I doing now? I'm doing great. I'm on your schedule, man. That's incredible. I'm a guest with Ivotres. How it doesn't get any better than that.
Oh,
Not only
well,
that, you laugh at all my dumb jokes.
well, you've been a guest before. Come
Yes, I have been.
on. But
But
it's always nice to have you around or be
yes,
around you, talk to you, everything else under the sun because you're so awesome.
well, thank you very much, and it, it's so wonderful to see all the incredible things you're doing.
Oh, thank you. And that means so much to me.
I love it. You're doing all these locations, and uh, you're you have some awesome interviews. I know some YouTubers that are in absolute awe of you because you have interviewed people that they just cannot get an email response from, which is
Oh,
completely awesome. So they say,
what?
introduce me to Ivotres, introduce me to Ivotres. I go, okay,
Well,
okay.
well, people have asked me how do I talk to these people, and the first thing I say is just ask them. And I know that's kind of hard to say that because you don't know who to ask, but I always
Right.
say if you go to conventions, feel the person out, look at them from a
Mm-hmm.
distance, don't just walk up, like see, are they busy, are they interacting with people,
Mm-hmm.
do they look lonely, do they look bored, or they're eating. I mean, you got to
Right.
be aware of that stuff, and then you're
Right.
able to determine, hey, they look friendly, maybe I should ask them maybe later or something, and just that's it. I mean, that's
Mm-hmm.
how I started. And
Right.
I feel like I still have a long way to go, but because of my confidence, I talked to the Kyoto brothers, which led me to you.
Right.
So you just got to
I
do
think
it.
I remember seeing you posed with them holding like the popcorn rifle, from the movie or
Uh-huh.
something like that. I saw that and I made a comment. I don't, and then from there,
We've
it's
been
just,
friends
we've been having it
for
ever since.
yeah, for years now.
I think it's at least 5 years, at
Yeah,
least. Yeah.
best 5 years ever. Monster Palooza is coming up very soon,
Yes.
in June
Mm-hmm.
3rd, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
That's Friday, and then throughout the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't been to Monster Palooza, you have to check it out. Obviously, stars, legendary horror stars or of any sorts of genre, including John.Massari, has been there and will be there. And it's just a fun place to be for horror
Mm-hmm.
enthusiasts, podcasters, YouTubers, people just want to see what's out there. It's a
Mm-hmm.
great place, and I've
Mm-hmm.
been going there for many years.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, so you have this event, Killer
Mm-hmm.
Clowns from Outer Space cosplay dance party,
Yes.
that is after the Monster Palooza event.
Yes, it's in
Is
the
that right?
evening, the 3rd and 4th
Mhm.
of June, Friday and Saturday. And, I over the years, people have always asked me the question, is there going to be a sequel? Is there going to be a sequel? Over and over again. I can't give you a sequel, but I can give you this really awesome experience. It's a combination of a DJ horror synth metal mix session with interaction with the audience. We give out prizes for people playing best air drums, air guitar, best killer clown tattoo, because there are lots of people that have committed to this movie so much. They've taken the ink to their body. And there are people that have all the certain characters. Some people have the whole movie sequence tattooed to their arm. And best costume. I was inspired by the Halloween Horror Nights, where they had a scare zone, which is supposed to be a transitional area, But for the Killer Clown Scare Zone, everyone stayed there to hear the music and dance with the clowns. And I go,
Oh,
wait a minute, we have something here. This is something I can do because I have a certain amount of leeway with the music material from the movie. And I asked permission from MGM if they would be kind enough to let me put on this concert, not a concert, an event where it can interact with the audience. And they said, absolutely. So I'm really thrilled about that. We're going to see how this first one goes, and we're going to maybe take it on tour.
oh, wow.
Yeah, because it's easy to set up. The music is all done.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me and a computer, and with some I have some performers that work with me, and it's just interaction with the audience. It's just basically a good time. That's all it is. It's not like come and sit down and I'm going to sit here and play you my new music. No, it's going to be my music. We're going to talk. You guys are going to be able to express yourselves because, you know, there's a certain aspect of the killer clown community. They're a little outgoing, right? So for them to get an opportunity to shine and show off their cosplay and have fun, like playing air guitar and air drums and all that sort of stuff and dancing, you know, it's about time. That's all I can say.
Well, this is a 2-night event, Friday and Saturday. That is awesome. That is awesome that this is going on. I mean, I've seen some killer clown tattoos, and man, dedication.
Yeah, you talk about a fan. You talk about what more proof do you need that people love this movie? They're willing to commit it to ink. And so that's at Zombie Joe's Underground Theater. It's on Lancashire Boulevard. You can check out my social media, and it's under my events. It's also, you can find me on Instagram is the best place to communicate with me.
Okay, so if you're at Monsterpalooza and you say, you know what, I want to still have some fun. What's going on? This is what's going on after that.
Right.
And so keep the party going. Keep the horror going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dance, have fun, wear your best costume, enjoy the music, and John Massari will be there. And Killer Klowns is one of those films that just stick with you, stay with you. And this is the movie that scared me enough that I don't like clowns. I remember seeing this as a kid, and I never thought many years later I would be interacting with John Massari. I never thought, you just never know what life will lead you. And I mean, the same for the music for this, you know, that like once you hear it when they're walking in the streets,
right?
It's that iconic sound. And tell us a little bit about that iconic sound that you made.
Well, the Chiodo brothers were very clear. They said, we don't want the music to our movie to sound like every other horror movie. So you've got to figure out something to do that makes it sound unique. And that was such a thrill for me. I was a little boy all over again. When I first saw the movie and I saw that scene of that tent in the middle of the forest, I go, okay, I get where you guys are coming from now. It's not just a dumb movie about clowns or something like that. It's they have a love for the horror genre to the point where, even though it's a crazy as anything idea, they put a lot of love into it. And I think that's what the fans respond to. And that's what we're going to do at my DJ cosplay dance party. We're going to create an atmosphere. We've got decorations. I have artwork hanging on the walls. I have some concept art that you've probably never seen, like a blueprint of the spaceship and all that sort of stuff that's going to be hanging from the wall. So it's going to kind of like be a mini art exhibit in addition. It's a feast for the eyes and the ears, and a dance experience as well.
Oh, wow. Now this is a place. Okay.
And this is something you could bring a date to. By
That's
the way,
always a good thing. So
so
you can go by yourself, bring a date, bring a couple of dates if you need
yes,
to. Just be here. Just dancing and having a good time.
Right.
I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited for you putting together this. And like I said, this is after Monster Palooza, 3rd and 4th, 8:30 p.m. You could buy the tickets at the door, or you could buy them online as well, right?
Zombie
Yes.
Joe's Underground Theater
Okay.
in
And
North
you can-
Hollywood.
North Hollywood. And make sure you wear your best cosplay. Is it for just killer clowns or just any kind of cosplay?
You can dress any way you want. You know, if you do
Dress,
if you do a great Elvira, come by. If you do, you know, Jason or, you know, Michael Myers, you know, whatever your specialty is, you just bring it down. You bring it.
If you could mash up the iconic horror characters to some of the killer clowns, that would be pretty cool. Like a complete mashup, you know.
Oh, that would be insane. And I think you can probably encapsulate it within the Ghostbusters universe. You know, I could just hear, you know, the phone ring and Bill Murray says, "You don't need a scientist. You need a psychiatrist."
So yeah, this is going to be a very amazing event. Make sure you get there. Make sure you get your tickets. Make sure you have a lot of fun. Bring people. Tell people about it. John Massari will be there with his iconic music, and just atmosphere alone. I'm so excited about this. But thank you so much, John. This is amazing. Anything Killer Klowns is amazing. You don't even have to see the movie or see anything. You can hear it and be like, I know what it is.
Also, the fans, their love for the movie has never ended. I mean, there are people that have their grandkids and great grandkids that like this movie. And it's I owe it to them. I owe it to them to give them a new experience.
And this movie is one of the best experiences. If you have little kids and you're trying to figure out, they want to see some scary movies, but I don't know what they need to see, I would say Killer Klowns is probably one of the early ones to show your kids. It's funny, it's fun, it is scary, it is creepy, but it has a certain humor to it.
Right.
Where it doesn't take itself too seriously, but you can enjoy it as a family. You could actually sit with your kids. It's not something you just throw on.
And this is a family event, full on, all ages kind of event. Because people want to bring their kids. Everyone's going, by the way, can I bring my kids? Of course you can bring your kids.
That would be a lot of fun. So make sure you guys get there, get the tickets online, get the tickets at the door. Friday and Saturday, 3rd and 4th. Make sure you're wearing your best costume because there will be a contest. Best tattoo, Killer Clown tattoo. We want to see that. John will be there with some great music. Once again, thank you so much, John, for this.
Thank you.
I'm so excited for you. Until next time, you guys, I will be seeing you later. And John, you have a good one.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.